Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back if you've been watching some of my videos. If not, welcome. Heading to work on the Ryker. It is one of those foggy, wet, damp mornings. You can see by the windshield on the bike here. It is just wet, damp day. It's a little chilly, probably right at 40 degrees. For Virginia this time of year, it's about average. I'm not looking forward to when it goes down to 30 and below. It's going to be cold, but that's the way it goes. It is approximately, I don't know, 7:30 in that area. This is traffic this morning is a little heavier than normal. I'm not sure why, but let's see how we get to work. If it's uneventful. If you notice a little red light on the left-hand side of my handlebars, my running lights. Excuse me, I'm still tired. I need more coffee. I always run with those, especially in the morning when the sun's not quite up. It will help a little bit with visibility. It gives a little more lighting for the cars to see you. I haven't really, knock on wood, I'm probably going to jinx myself here, but I haven't had a problem with cars, people coming over on me. I have them cutting you off because God forbid they get behind you, but that's the same as in a car. They think they'll be doing better even if they sit in traffic in front of you. They just don't want to be behind you. So anyway, but it was a uneventful evening, some homework with the kids, and I got my run in. And let me see what else. That's about it. And then I just sat and relaxed. And I edited the video from the other morning. No, actually the other evening. So it worked out nice. But this traffic is ridiculous. I may just cut it short right up here and then get you once I get heading towards the highway. I don't want to bore you with me sitting and looking at these brake lights of the car in front of me. Normally I do not have traffic this bad. Alright, I'm going to move up a little bit more, but once I stop up here I'm going to stop talking, wait until I get moving, and talk to you in a minute. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. We're moving on down the road here. Make the right hand exit up here to get on 460 East, heading past Liberty University. And if you aren't familiar, I am in, excuse me, I am so sorry, that's rude, but I am tired. Central Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia. So it's about, I forget what they said it is, 3.5 hours to the beach. It's like 2.5 hours north and south to either border. Might even be a little more depending on where you're going out of the state up north. Maybe closer to 3. But just watching up here, hold on. I want to make sure there's nothing in the road on turns, just so I can get around it. That's the only problem with this thing is you don't have much options if you go over something. You have a little bit of space between the back wheel and the front wheel if you straddle it, like 6 inches on either side, or you have to go around it. Let me make sure it's clear. Okay, good. Let me move over. Yeah, you only have like 6 inches either side of the inside of each front wheel, if that, to get around something. So you got to just keep your eyes open. Like if that car in front of me goes to straddle a piece of wood, especially at this speed, 70 miles an hour, you're in trouble. You're going to hit it with your back wheel or possibly a front wheel. You're not going to be able to swerve around it safely. So just keep that in mind, to leave yourself a little bit more gap. I am not a good practice what I preach. There's many times where I'm way too close for the car in front of me. Normally, if somebody's hitting their brake lights for no reason, or it's just a habit for most people to do that when they go over something, that is a good indication you better watch. So let me change lanes because this guy had to cut over to make the exit and the other guys wasn't letting them, and you know the way it goes. That guy there had to get over, couldn't wait, couldn't get in behind him. So anyway, that's enough negativity about these drivers. let's just boogie on down the road. As soon as this guy moves here, I'm going to book on up a little bit. There we go. 70, 71, 72, 73, 4. So this thing handles speed great. 75. It just buzzes down the road nice and easy. I mean, handles great. But remember, at this speed, you got to watch it. You hit something with one of these front tires pretty big in the road, or even if you just run over something that catches the front fairing, it will demolish the front end of this thing. I'm talking a cardboard box, anything of that size at this speed. It's only plastic, and it's right up against the radiator. So most likely you will break your radiator and or crack all the plastic on the front. Okay, I'm back. I cut that short right there. Look at that fog right there, laying in the valley. That's pretty. I don't know if you can see it real good on the GoPro, but there's a band of fog down there right along the river, because I drive along the river down there to get to work. Like I was saying, if you hit something that's good size, you know, maybe 5-6 inches tall, like even a tree branch that may go underneath, but the limbs are sticking up a little bit, it will crack the plastic probably. Here's that fog right here on my left. I'll be driving it. Man, that sun is bright. Holy cow. It'll crack it and most likely break your radiator, so just be careful. I mean, that's the only downfall to this thing. It's so low to the ground. But I guess you have that same problem with a sports car, but I don't think the radiator and everything is vulnerable like this is, like on a Corvette or something. They're up off the ground. Even the body may hit, but the mechanical parts are still up off the ground pretty good. I'll be making the exit up here, and I will have to turn the camera off early. I have gotten, not in trouble, but talked to about it. They don't even want the camera on my helmet when I go through the toll booth. It's actually a security checkpoint. Even if it's off, they don't want it on my helmet. And I'm not one to argue. I mean, you could say, you know, people go through and they have cell phones on them, car, you know, dashboard cameras, things like that, but I'm not going to argue. There's no way in heck I'm going to argue with the security here and lose a job over something stupid like that. So they want it off, and off my helmet. You got it, guys. They take their job very seriously, being that they work with, you know, nuclear agencies, and they don't, you know, in the government, so they don't mess around. But yeah, can't wait to get on the river. This is actually a good time right about now. The water's cooling off real good. The larger fish are starting to bite real good again. You know, it's when I got to get back on there, get the canoe on the river and do some floating. Yeah, comment below if you guys like fishing. Do any kind of floating or fishing in your part of the woods, depending on where you live. This coming spring and all, after winter, obviously, it's not even winter yet, I want to start hitting up a lot of small creeks and stuff like that, just to see what you catch. I mean, you could be catching only bluegills, but you may catch a real nice one in there. Mainly just to get off the beaten path, something different, you know, go for something new. Hug right on that white line right through here. That's pretty good. Nice smooth ride right there. I always do that also in case, excuse me, in case somebody's coming over the white, yellow lines, making that turn, coming at me. It gives a little bit of wiggle room there. But alright, so we're going to be coming up here. I will be turning off the camera soon. So you guys, thanks for watching, and please check back with me. I will be uploading videos hopefully regularly now, and stay tuned and comment below if you want to see anything or have any questions. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.